Alright, hello? Yeah, of course. My internet, man! Of course my internet dies the first stream back. We are in a rush, guys, to get this, couple of day qualifier now. We're 7:03, so we're starting, like, 3 minutes late into the quali. It should still be okay. Do I not have a key for opponents? Make that 8 minutes if I can find the setting. Oh, yeah, can you guys tell everyone to refresh? Thank you. Not sure. It always happens at like a flat hour. So sometimes it's 8, now it was 7 exactly. Where the, like, ISP resets or something. And I lose connection, but yeah. We're back. Also, we have an ice map today. And it's by the Norwegian community. I see Rampen88 is the one who built it, so I would feel very ashamed if I'm not doing well here with the boys. But I haven't played ice since we won that tournament a while ago. So we'll see. Aha. Yeah, I'm like plus 10 seconds so far. Okay. Got through the map at least. Now to improve it. So it was over here. I think you straighten out over here to get this. And it's third gear, so you can do this. You can go low here. You can go here. And then sharp around here now. Pretty bad ending here, but that was a better run. 79th. Please come back first. You gotta refresh the stream. White timer. Oh, I see it's on screen. Yeah, let's remove it for now. Put it back. Also, hello, Janik. That was a very good second run. Kinda just guessing the lines and it worked out. Unfortunately though, I will have to improve by a lot. Still. Yeah, that's too wide. I need to go low. That looks like pretty good speed. Yeah. And then this is the jump. So you go here. And you can try to get... Is that too much? Wow. It was not. Uh-oh. No, I dropped the gear. Still better. Okay, so some lessons here if you're trying to go fast. The no grip in the end is very useful because it means you cannot slide out. The start, it's third gear, but you want to go sharp. And never like go off accelerate in these turns. You only add brake taps to keep steering. You never release mid-turn. At the exit of turns though, you do release, like here. To straighten the car out for the platform. And then this is where I lost the most time. These slides are pretty awkward. I understand it, I think, but... Like, the way I see it now, I can scrape by and get into Division 1, but... I really have no winning chances with my pace right now. They're driving 41.0, and the auto time's a 40.6. Like, what? Top 64 qualifier for Division 1, so we'll see. Definitely need to get like a 42 low, I think, for that. But it's really the ending. Like, if I get a good ending now with these starts, I'm losing a second in the last split. just by that one tiny slide out. So let's see. I find this first turn very hard to aim to. Not sure why. Oh, okay, yeah, I find the start very hard actually. Not so intuitive. Yippee, love your content. Thank you, Otta, for the resub. We don't have much time here. Do not have much time. I just feel like if I get this setup, like it's gonna be better. But then I drive it and it's not that much better. Yeah, this is quite far behind. Yeah, like that ending is a lot of time gained, as I said, but now my start and the middle is not really that good. Okay, that looks like really good start. Looks good here. Okay. You're not gonna host his own? Yeah, I can also host one, so more people can play as well. Moose does thank you. When did Valorant gift subs? Apparently, Janik, there's this thing now on Twitch where whenever someone gifts, Valorant matches it. I just had this for the first time earlier. I was like, what? But yeah, Valorant is doubling in everything the subs. Oy. Third gear, we're losing here. Yeah, this is hard. Also, thank you, Base, for the welcome back. Virtual, should I use the money I got from Christmas to get Trackmania? Try it for free first. You can play the weekly campaigns now for free. The weekly shorts. See if you like it. I don't want you to buy it and be disappointed. But I do think it's a great game. Half a second already, okay. No, I need to go sharper. I lost my entire lead. Yeah, okay. 41 is necessary in the last 3 minutes here. Let me just lock in for this. Aye. Nice. That could be Division 1. Could. I'm saying could. I'm not gonna be too certain yet. But that was a very nice ending, finally. It's a very strange map to understand, though. Overangle this one. There's just so much to figure out, like where tight or wide lines gain. Like in these next turns, it's very hard to understand for me. Like now I'm wide here and I should gain on the next split. But I can also stall my car. Nivol, thank you for 15 months. Thank you, Flinks Master as well. Any tips on ice maps? It's, again, boringly just play a lot of ice. It won't be intuitive in the start. Counter steering and brake tapping for steering is not something you do in any other racing game, so. I see this in Ice Cup today, of course he had to stream today. I feel very lucky with the days I stream where I'm like... I don't stream that often now, although I am gonna be streaming more often from today and onwards. But the days I stream, it's like, whoa, it's just what I wanted to play. There's a conspiracy potential in that. Nadeo picks the maps I want to play the days I stream. Jaden and Jonah, thank you. Ah, yes, the 38th with 1 minute left. Like, it's close, guys. My qualification now hinges not on my time being good, but on the map being so hard to understand that 24 more people are not going to figure it out in the last minute. Never a good spot to be in. Ah. Slide out. When you see like the gaps of how far behind I am at PB and then I come back, it's like 41.05 starts to make a lot more sense. But it also doesn't. Like, it really doesn't. It's a very fast time. I should be in annual virtual stream. Who is virtual 24/7? Yeah, guys, that's my channel. If you have seen that on the category in Twitch, we have a 24-hour stream running of old content. What is the best pyramid in your opinion? It's the great one, followed by the belt. Understood the map last minute. Welcome to Division 1, Sweaty Toe. Yes, it's gonna work today. I'll check world record and then we'll figure it out. We got 47th qualification. I think without that one improvement, I was doomed. Because I am not that fast on this. Okay, this is looking already not promising with the game having my PBS of 43. Probably not gonna work then. Okay, my start there was nothing wrong with. I was also ahead of this ghost a few times. Oh, what a line. Okay, and now just full inside line? So he's gonna get sent wide. He does get sent wide. Oh, and he kind of just doesn't care. Okay, that's where I went wrong. I thought, like, when you look at this angle here, this moment, this looks so bad. But since the uphill turn happens and the no grip and that it's a tight line after, it makes sense. That was some misunderstanding on my part. It works. Servers work. Huge. Huge. Happy Christmas, Merry New Year. Yeah, you did say that. Thank you for the 8 months, Sebastian. I thought I had this issue, but your message was spelled that way. Why Bad Dragon? 19 months as well, thank you. Ooh. So, how many days has Couple Today not worked for you guys? Has it been... Has it been like 5 days of no Couple Days? 4 or 5? Well, you guys can thank me. Nadeo headquarters got wind that we were streaming today and they were like, man, let's put our one employee, our one intern on fixing this finally. Since Christmas, wow. Yeah, I'm too early there. Okay, if the car straightens out there, I'll wait. Hope you had a nice break. I really did. Div 3 and Div 13 not working. Yeah, this has to be the strangest bug to try to fix. If some divisions work and others don't. Good luck, have fun though. Hopefully no one in this competition is wearing jeans. We want Trackmania to be taken seriously, so... If you're wearing jeans in this cup of the day, feel free to just hit the retire button. We only compete with people that are well-dressed in this fine Trackmania competition. You got pajamas on? I'm sorry, bro. You gotta go. Hit DNF right now. Man. Man. How dare you? Disrespecting our sport like that. Unbelievable. The nerve. I mean, you can also correct your mistake by donating $200. If you donate $200 right now, I will forgive you. You get your suit? Alright, okay, that's also a fix. Carrier Fry, 54 months, yo, welcome back. That's 4.5 years. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Is the warm-up over? It is. Now, the first knockout round is gonna start. I'm very curious who will be able to drive this 23 rounds in a row, 24 even, without crashing. I don't know if I'll be one of them. I mean, it doesn't seem like a map that has the potential for a lot of slide outs, but you can easily crash this next jump. Very much to see that happen. And just bad lines, like... Yeah, if you over angle, I think it's the most scary thing. And here you just don't care. You wait for the turn. You angle up and get this. And this, like, almost PB? Yeah, 0.1 behind my PB. 1 second behind first place. We'll see how this goes. Koit and Batsu, thank you for the 25 months. Is it cold where you are? It was so nice to go back to Norway. We had like a white Christmas at home, snowed on Christmas Eve, beautiful, like with the lights and everything. I come back to Stockholm and it's raining, it's depressing, it's warm, it looks like it's October, September. It was just not a Christmas feeling at all. So no, it's not cold. I said no slide outs! Uh-oh. And I couldn't recover either. Guys, did Cup of the Day today bug for anyone else? Because I'm starting to suspect this division is very bugged. Like, on my screen, things are bugging out right now. As we speak, you know? Oh, there's no saving this. No! I passed a few people though, but... Man, we got destroyed. I went too fast. So I took the wrong line down the hill. I went too fast and my car shifted from 3rd to 4th. That was my death sentence. I simply drove the wrong lines. It's my own fault. Drowning in the snow where you live, Sammy? Dude, I gotta come visit sometime. If you go too fast here, you get... Oh! Okay, I wasn't the only one. These guys also had it. Okay. You know what? I'll say that... Like, you could argue these people are unskilled, but I'll say we all just got unlucky. Unlucky day for us today, boys. You, me, everybody who slid out there, we went too fast. Wrong pants. I actually am wearing jeans myself, I just realized. So, you know, maybe it's best I left already. It's maybe best I left, actually. Come to think about it, I think they would rather I leave. Intux, thank you for the 32 months. You have a girlfriend now, Intux? A secure job and a child. This guy's back to streaming. Ain't that kind of odd? Silent, thank you for the 44 months. Also, Heftig and JC and Balthasar. Guys, do you want to watch the rest of the couple of days today? This seems like a rare occasion that we actually have a working couple of day. We could watch the rest and then get back to the campaign we're playing. We could also just start playing the campaign immediately. No? Damn. Cup of the day is struggling. It's like, yeah, okay. Has it lost its way? Has it lost its, like... Do we care anymore? Is that the question? Do we actually care? Or maybe it's just the map. I don't know. Okay. I left. Although I got put back in. No, qualify server, okay. We're going back to the campaign. I'm sorry if you wanted to watch a couple today. It was working again, but we have this that we started doing before my internet fatally crashed out. Let's get back to it. Was that Cup of the Day a remake? No, but it's in the same style as a lot of ice maps with snowy sceneries. We're back! Map 11. The first 10 were great. Let's see if the blue maps, the red, and the black maps make us feel like we're playing a really good official campaign. I'm so curious what they're gonna do for this next one, the next official campaign, in 3 days. There was a tweet from Hylas where he alluded to the fact that they wouldn't have like snow car, desert car, and rally car in ranked anymore in 2025. And we'll actually see in this one if SB Villa used it or not. But I think in general it would be a good thing to exclude them from ranked if they have them in the campaigns, or have separate campaigns for the alt cars, because they are two different interests. It's hard to make everyone play everything. Separate rank queue for each car. The problem with that is just the number of players. That works at a really large scale where you have enough people that are interested. But it wouldn't work with our current player base, I don't think. I don't think you find enough people that queue up for like snow car matches. But here's something I've thought about, okay? Here's something I've thought about. Do matches have to be played live? Like, is there a way you can make a ranked Trackmania hot seat queue? I would find that very interesting. So hear me out on this, okay? Hear me out on this. You sit down. No, maybe this wouldn't work. Maybe that would still have to be live. But I find competing in hot seat more interesting somehow than live matches. So here's how hot seat mode works. You have yourself and an opponent. You play a time control, let's say 5 minutes per the map. One player starts and sets a time. Then it's the other player's turn to try to beat that time. They have 5 minutes to beat it. If they fail, they lose. If they beat it and they spend 3 minutes doing so, they'll have 2 minutes left. Now it's player one's turn again to try to beat their time. And you just keep going back and forth like this until one player runs out of time. When someone runs out of time, the other player wins. I think that is almost more interesting than 3v3 matches. You also need less players to make that queue viable. And it's like we don't have ranked time attack competition in that way. In any Trackmania format except campaigns. Five minutes of doing nothing? So I was trying to think about that, right? Are you just gonna wait for your opponent? It might have to be less than 5 minutes. But I think it's gonna be a lot of back and forth, so I'm not sure you're gonna wait that long. But maybe you could simulate it. This might be stupid though. But so you sit down yourself and play a map for 5 minutes. And then you like football manager it versus another player's 5 minutes. You just see whose 5 minutes were better. You don't even have to wait. I think that's very silly. That's very silly. I think it being live is more interesting. But the fact that they included hot seat now for weekly shorts kind of feels like they want to do more with that game mode. No? Also, I'm crashing a lot here. Wouldn't the game already know who wins? I think it would, yes. It would. There wouldn't really be a purpose. Please don't crash the ending again? Yeah, sorry. Autopiloting, I'm trying to formulate my thoughts. This is a nice map. I like it. I like where the gear changes happens, that you go fourth here. You have a lot of space for this. You set up wide on this turn and you get rewarded with a good setup for this. Low around this checkpoint. You then can cross the sand a little bit here, although I think it's better to always stay on the road. You jump out early to the right here to get early to the left here to go close to this flag. The reactor is a little hard to predict, and then you have the speed for the finish. And huzzah. Cool map. Also, yo, Dima, thank you for the 3 months, man. Thank you, Fox Farm and Alex Whisker as well. Do we check world record? I guess we do. Oh, he goes through the trees. Oh. Brockman, thank you for the 30 months. When are the new shorts maps? They're every Sunday. They're tomorrow. I'm gonna stream the discovery of the new maps tomorrow and look at the world records. It's at 5 p.m. Yeah, this is a pretty insane run. What campaign is this? It's called the SB Villa campaign. You can see it top left. So if you search for SB Villa, you'll find it. Very cool maps if you're looking for something to play before the next official campaign drops. Is Khaki an annual thing? It's twice a year, Dima. Twice a year. Live again. Yeah, we're live again. Finally. I've been AFK for a bit. Oh, this looks nice. I thought it was up there. Full speed map. Probably. Full speed or like speed tech. Based on this very first part. I think that's the most important part, guys, if you're building maps in this game, is to try to make them cohesive. Try to have a theme and work on that theme, you know? Like if I see a booster in 380 speed in the first 5 seconds, I'm expecting that to continue at high speed. If you then slow it down to like a very sharp hairpin, it's gonna feel awkward. Like if you're listening to a song and it starts like a pop song and you're like, oh yeah, this is nice. And then there's a massive switch up and it goes to jazz. People are gonna be like, what am I listening to? What? There's no theme. You start eating a burger and then 2 bites in, you're like, whoa, it turns to broccoli. You're like, damn, dude, I was vibing with that. Have a theme and have it be cohesive. Hello chat, I'm at Disney World right now. Hello Buckley. Analogy king. I love analogies. I have some very bad ones, but then occasionally they work. People got mad at me in my recent video about low input strategy, where I compared that. Okay, so this is a bit, you need a bit of explaining for this. Low input strategy, right, is like you You look at the most optimal inputs to beat a map, and then you just copy those. And since Trackmania physics are deterministic, you can do that and everyone can get the same time. And my argument was that in a competition about who's the best Trackmania player, it doesn't make sense to measure just a recipe of inputs because it's not so much about controlling the car. It's just about repeating inputs. And the analogy I made for this was that if you want to measure swimming, 100 meters, it doesn't make sense to compare to someone who clears 100 meters faster in a completely different mode of transportation, being running. And so I compared Michael Phelps and Usain Bolt, and people got very mad at me for this, because it is honestly a pretty bad comparison. But you know who got the most mad? The Olympics. Because I used a clip of Michael Phelps swimming for a few seconds, they copyright claimed the entire video. So I had to remove the analogy altogether. So if you haven't seen the video, you missed it. You missed it. You missed my worst analogy ever. It's no longer there. I had to remove, like... It was so bad that the Olympics copyright claimed the video. So honestly, the Olympics might have saved me from embarrassment. It was convoluted and it didn't land. The Olympics are famously litigious. It's them and Guinness World Records that are creators' worst nightmare to deal with. I had a bit of a bad middle part here. Why did you leave us for a month? I already tried to explain it a bit earlier on, but then my internet crashed, so it's not gonna be in this VOD. I've been traveling a bit. We had Streamer Awards. I went to London for a couple of days for a concert. That was a birthday gift, and then celebrate Christmas. And then in between that, I've been working on the next main channel videos, several, and just taking some time off. It's been really nice. Low input strategy video was good because I felt it was quite unbiased. I mean, I have my own bias in that video, but I'm also trying to present the arguments from both sides, for and against, while still my opinion being that it's good that it's a separate category. But that kind of stuff is kind of hard when you have an opinion about a topic that inspires you to make the video, but you still want the viewer to feel like you're not just making them think in your way, you know? Like, I can see people that feel it makes no sense for Trackmania players to ban the best strategy. Like, very valid. It kind of just comes down to what you value. Is there gonna be a video on the week one of the shorts? Yeah, there is. It's being worked on. Jump over the sand. Aha! I see what you're talking about. That does actually save a lot of time. I think I would need to put more effort into these maps though to really get like a good understanding of them, because I'm really struggling with just surviving a lot of runs here. But here we go. This is gonna be the author time on map 12. 41:12. Cleared it by quite a bit, but the world record 1.5 seconds is unreal to me right now. So let's see. Okay, straight line up here. I thought when you go straight you jump too far, but I guess not. Oh, it's... Oh, this makes a lot of sense. He jumped over the block after the sand. Jesus. And then clean, and then snap early here maybe? No, it's just speed slide, okay. Yeah. Yeah, wow. That's quick. That looks very fun to hunt, honestly. And very fun if you played it in ranked. Who are the 11 people watching the 24/7 stream instead of here? They might have fallen asleep. But yeah, someone should tell them that I'm actually alive, I guess. Sausage block tech. This is a forgotten map style. Bring it back. Some of the most hated but also most fun maps to learn are these ones where you drift on sausage blocks. They are so punishing because if you fail to drift, you fly off the map. But when you're able to balance the car correctly on each side and like go up on top when you need to, and like it's just, yeah. This looks very calculated, by the way. Very fun to drive. Oh. Ah, okay, straight. Yeah, so do this for no airtime and then here. Surely on the ins. Ah! You might actually jump there. Jump a little bit into an auto slide. Really fun style to watch, yeah. That's one of my favorite campaign maps that Nadeo have made, route-wise. Winter 2021 map 7. It's this 30-second sausage tech map. Horrible scenery, there's no scenery at all. But the route itself is a banger. It was very fun to drive in ranked. Yeah, I think it's like the small jump into slide thing. Can't believe Virtual stole the boost record from us noobs. I said it was a map anyone could get world record on. And it was true. It was true. I was anyone. I also thought I was gonna lose it because the last day, like 2 hours before the leaderboards closed, there was this player I'd never heard about from Lithuania called Alfonso, and he beat my time. And I panic. I'm like, what on earth? Has he found a new strat? Has he found my strat? I thought my strat wouldn't be obvious to a player in like bronze tier. And then I was just like, okay, well, I don't know if I can beat him. I mean, I wasn't at home then, so it's just like, okay, GG, he wins. I check afterwards when the leaderboards are, when the records are revealed. It was a bugged record, and the guy had 2 seconds on a 7-second map. And I stressed out so much over nothing. He just got a bugged record on an online server. It was Ice Cup today, why didn't you play? It was bugged today. So, like, we started playing the cup, but then after round 3, the cup didn't work anymore. Like, people who were here can tell you more about it, I guess, but yeah, it just stopped working. So Nadeo really gotta fix that issue, because it honestly was a bit disappointing. I was looking forward to playing it, and then, yeah, this annoying bug, you know, just caught me completely off guard. Oh, the auto drives are getting stronger. Very, very nice map here. Yeah, the grip just disappeared. We're out here by a Haskell, Brazilian player. Oh, that touch there is so nice for the setup. And then drifting more to drift less here. Oh, look at this line. Like, it's so nice when you see it all work. Probably something similar here. Out on the outside with all the speed. He's gonna balance on 2 tires here. Yeah, just briefly. And goes over the middle, yeah. So much more speed. This map looks fun too. Really fun map. How's life? Life is great. Very, very fun year. Have you guys had a good 2024? If you look back at it. Are there goals you wanted to achieve that you've achieved? This was supposed to be year of the main channel, and to my credit, I did post on the main channel, so it wasn't a complete failure in that aspect. But I did want to post more main channel videos. But, you know, there was a lot of things we did on virtual TV, so I think all in all, it was a big success. Also had a lot of fun experiences outside of Trackmania, but Trackmania has been a really good year. You got your bachelor's? You nice. Awful year, stressful year. Next year will be our year. Call it the documentary channel to ease your mind. Maybe there's something actually to that. You call it the... Because main makes it feel very hard to post there. Digging the aesthetic on this? Yeah, this is nice. Blue and orange, I feel, go so well together. Not blue and yellow, like the Swedish flag, yuck, but blue and orange is very nice. It's very soothing colors. Also, doesn't this feel a little bit like a winter Midori? Like these waterfalls and snow, and I'm getting like winter Midori vibes from this. I broke my clavicle bone, not good year. I don't know what that is, but it sounds painful. It sounds very painful. It's every movie poster ever. I can't think of one. Between the shoulders, collarbone, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh guys, great news though. I mean, this might not... this might not be important to you, but I have heard that there's a really great chance that the big void on the pyramid gets dug into in 2025. I was watching a History for Granite stream, and he said that the people that are doing this research have essentially gotten permission to dig one hole, a very small hole, and then you have an endoscopic camera to see the big void. But they are doing a lot of tests to make sure that they don't miss, because they have to dig through about 10 meters of stone. And if you dig 10 meters of stone in the pyramid and you miss, like, you're never getting permission to dig again. You just griefed one of the world's greatest monuments for no reason. So they're doing ground penetrating radar scans to like make sure that they're 100% confident they're gonna get the hole to the void. And for the uninitiated, I guess we gotta just quickly show this. The big void Giza pyramid. It was discovered 8 years ago now, in 2016. And if you're a pyramid fan, you will know this image. All the opaque rooms you can see here are known rooms inside the pyramid. And then this sparkly stuff is where they found that there is an emptiness inside the pyramid here. Like, they've done scans and found that there's an empty room there that no tunnel leads to. All these small air shafts don't pass through it. It's about 10 meters of stone away. And it's huge. It's like a 40-meter room in area. So it could also be many smaller rooms. And they already have explored this one that was also found with the scan, the North Face Corridor. So they know the technology works because they North Face Corridor Great Pyramid. Using this technology, they already proved by finding this chamber right here. Now this was quite an uneventful chamber. Like it didn't really show much. But it showed that it worked. And so they're soon gonna see what's inside here. And nobody has seen this since the pyramids were built 4,500 years ago. Nobody has seen this since the aliens and the mammoths helped build the pyramids. It's gonna be crazy. Cinnamonique, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you, boy Tactics, for the 21 months. And Merry Christmas to you too. Hope you have had a good time. Watch top 2. I will add you in, Venus, because you're here with your incredible time on the leaderboards. Let's take a look. I really want to learn the new wiggles. Bobsleigh has wiggles again, which Nadeo have tried to get rid of for the better part of 3 years. They've tried to make sure you can't wiggle on ice and bobsleigh. And now there's this new wiggle with action key 3 that they're doing to gain speed. It's very weird though how it works. How sad will it be when there's literally no reason for the chamber? Well, you can say like, okay, I don't think we'll immediately understand it. But if you watch some History for Granite, like you'll see there's probably gonna be, with time, understanding of how it was built or when it was built. If they find any carbon datable material, we can get a more exact date for the pyramid. And try to understand the purpose of it. The purpose of it might not have only been as a tomb. That's at least the more and more emerging theory. That the pyramid perhaps functioned more like a church than an actual tomb. Because all the biggest pyramids, it seems like more and more, were accessible after the pharaoh was dead. Like the pharaoh wasn't buried in it and it wasn't sealed. Some chambers were sealed inside the pyramids. Oh, it's a multi-lap. I thought I was just finished. Some chambers were sealed, but that's different. That's, yeah. The entrances were never really hidden, and some of them don't even have a sarcophagus inside of them. A casket, in regular speak. So it's gonna be interesting. There's lots to learn. A big monument is gonna draw people, and I think that's exactly why they built them. No? Like, what do tourists do nowadays when you visit a city? Okay, you visit Barcelona, you visit the cathedral there, big building, whoa. You visit Dubai, what is like the first thing you do? Well, you gotta see the Burj Khalifa, right? You go to New York, okay, you want to take the elevator up the Empire State Building. You go to Paris, you go to the Eiffel Tower. Like, humans like big building. It's just true. So it feels like they would know this. Like, it's a lot better to bury your pharaohs and hide your kings in the Valley of, yeah, the Valley of the Kings, like a hidden place, a very uneventful place. If you place their tomb inside a big monument, you can be sure it's gonna get robbed. This map feels unseasoned. I think it feels, maybe you're right. It feels a little basic, but it's also nice as a multi-lap. I kind of like multi-lap maps more though when the second lap changes things. And here it felt as though most things were the same. Like, nothing really changed in lap 2. You guys know what I mean? Or did it? Was this 4th gear in lap 1 too? What was the most fun thing you did this week? I played a game with my parents. It's called Hint. And basically, you're asked to... There's teams, so it was like... my sister and my dad were on the same team. And you have to give your teammate hints for them to guess the word that you're trying to talk about. It's different categories. So like you have to sing or dance or talk about a certain word. What is it called? Mime? Mimic? And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I don't know what this is called in English, but... Yeah, I think you're, like miming it, you know? Like if you say eating soup, you go like this. That kind of stuff. Charades, yeah, that's it, that's it. And I got to see my parents dance. It's a lot of fun. Quality Christmas time. Why is the coffer made out of a solid block of granite in the main room of Giza? It's very peculiar, and you know that the thing about that one is the sarcophagus is bigger than the entrance to the room itself, so they couldn't have like carried it into the room. It was not an afterthought. It was most certainly placed in there mid-construction. Like halfway through the project, right? Because the King's Chamber is sort of halfway up. So you know they had the forethought. It was a very key part of the design. And yeah, it's made a lot of people wonder. There's a sarcophagus here, so this must have been a tomb. But it's a very simple explanation. Because most certainly you would place like a body inside of it. But there's a lot of things that Egyptologists have extrapolated from that one piece of information to say, oh, well then it was sealed forever until someone dug a tunnel from the outside and just randomly hit one of the internal corridors and then robbed the pyramid, plundered it. And it's like, I think... Let me also actually look at this map, because I'm realizing I've just autopiloted for the first, what, 5 minutes of playing this, yeah. You realize that, yes, it's... I think the coffin would have a body in it, but I think it would be accessible in certain rooms. Like, the Queen's Chamber was probably accessible for people to visit. I think the same for the Bent. And these are not my own ideas, these are from History for Granite, full credit. But he does a lot of good work. Anyway, enough pyramids, full speed. And a nice map at that. I just don't understand this part, but maybe I drove it correctly now? Yeah, now I at least kept pretty good speed. And then... Good? Oh dear. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, close. If I can do it while autopilot isn't impressive. Well, I honestly couldn't. I was crashing a lot, so like I... Often to do good, I have to just leave the pyramids waiting. There's a speed slide up there, no? Why is there grass here if not? Yeah, there's a speed slide. Do you live in Sweden now? Yes, I do. So I only go home like very occasionally to visit family and friends in Norway. But it's very nice when I do. It's not that far, but it's just so many things happening. Pollination, thank you for the 31 months. Oh, this could also be auto time, by the way, if I don't throw. Get the auto slide there, that's okay. We go low. I don't remember. Ah, yeah. That airtime is gonna probably seal. No, we still got it, okay. Honestly, pretty good run apart from the airtime. And way behind. 44.8, like what? So he will speed slide here, for sure, yeah. I think I just underestimated how much space there actually was there. And he can speed slide here too. Ah, okay. Little bit unintuitive speed slide lines, but when you learn them, probably really fun. Goes for something. Ah, that's so sick. And then low airtime there. And now you have the right side. Oh my god, this is sick. No, honestly, I would warm up to this map if I played it more. I think this is cool. Like, that run is really nice when you understand it. If you could hide anything in the big void for the researchers to discover and be confused about, what would it be? Let me think about this. I mean, the thing about the big void is that it's been the most secure vault in the world. The most secure vault ever. So if you really didn't want something to be found there, you would place it in the big void. If you ask Nadeo, I'm sure they would say 2v2 ranked. That was supposed to release 2 years ago. Just hide it away and hope nobody finds it. For me, not sure. Not sure. A poem with no meaning. Just some like random inscription would be very funny. Like just Michael was here. And they're like, what the hell? Stream schedule. No, I wouldn't want to leave an inscription. Maybe it is right though on a note like Graham Hancock is wrong. And then then the scientific world just goes into haywire. Alan, in YouTube chat, by the way, thank you for the resub on YouTube. I'm, again, very sorry about the lack of streams, but I appreciate the support. QR code with link to the main channel. It would do numbers. I am so curious what Mr. Beast is gonna do over there. Mr. Beast is going to Egypt to film 3 days at the pyramids. And I have no idea what they're gonna do. But it better not ruin my favorite monuments. Building a new one. It's probably just some challenge though, but who knows what. They could climb it. It would be pretty cool if they climbed it. They used to allow people to climb the pyramids until they had to deal with, I think, the combination of litter and accidents. But we'll see. Yeah, climbing the pyramids is illegal nowadays. Simply because of those reasons, but there's so many old pictures of people just climbing the pyramids in the 1800s, 1900s. It's a very recent thing that you couldn't climb them anymore. So I need to make this jump. There we go, that's better. And then... what's coming up here? No memory of this? Ah, okay, the curve turn. Down. And then was it finish? Yeah. Yeah, these are like the campaign maps. I always take the longest to figure out, but auto time is auto time. I think a pretty well placed auto time too. Like top 20%. And Sabo Jr. Who is this? Greetings, my favorite FWO member. Yo, Tasty, they've been 3 years. Yeah, a lot of players at the top here that I haven't heard about. Also decent wizard, but very cool to see new names. A Quantum here, or no slide. If you beat Insanity on a dirt map, you can call that a great accomplishment. Oh, what a turn. This is Oof and the wavy hammer thing, yes, as well. Another snap here, plus a speed slide. Oh, outside line, aha. Yeah, really nice, really nice. Sabo's been top level for quite a while. Is it the Sabo from Austria? Oh, we're on the map. Oh, we're on the map. Okay, guys. This is the one from the thumbnail. The dragon. Look at this. I'm so curious. It's wet wood? Welcome to Villa Land. So it's built to be a theme park, it looks like. And we have stunning scenery. The dragon roller coaster. This, to me, is so cool. They've done some, like, dragon designs in the official campaigns before. But this is really sick. Some cards. Another dragon here, I think. And it's all... Is it all vanilla blocks? That would be crazy, because... You know, they can make their own items, but... This might all be vanilla. I don't think... It's all vanilla blocks. What? We gotta take a look at this. This is crazy, so... I mean, just small things like tents, okay? Ferris wheel in vanilla blocks? Wow. The writing is all vanilla. This is vanilla. The ducks are vanilla. Even the cards here. Oh yeah, they're plastic tiles, look. This too, the chairs? Yeah, vanilla. What? I'm stunned. Been enjoying all the videos lately? Legend? I'm glad you've been enjoying them. I want to make more. The gold standard to hit on YouTube is 1 video a day. And it's been like 8 days since our last on virtual TV because of Christmas and everything, but we're gonna get back to it. Hopefully we get back to it. There's no shortage of things in Trackmania to make videos about, especially not when they're building maps like this. Like, look at this. So crazy to me, wow. Dude, this is seriously, like... If this was in a official campaign, it would be the coolest map they ever made. No? And I'm not sure if they want this aesthetic for like official maps, if they want them to be very complex scenery, but I just feel like when you have maps like this that truly are stunning visually, it makes people want to play the game more. So maybe that's an avenue for Nadeo to explore. Heavier scenery. As I think I understand what went wrong. I wasn't going fast enough to keep 5th gear. I hit the wall here one part. Still far from author, and Broad Record is even faster. Have you taken chess more seriously and played more actively? No, but I heard about great news yesterday. apparently they have like raised the minimum elo it's possible to have IRL. So for you and me and everyone in chat, if we started playing chess right now and we just played one IRL tournament, we would all be rated 1400. No, 1200, right? Is it 1400 or 1200? You cannot be rated lower IRL now than, I think, 1400. Because they raised the minimum. It's 1400, that's huge. Play one tournament and then say, yo, I'm 1400. That's crazy. Free elo. Like, you can be higher rated IRL than online with this change. No more getting hard stuck around 1000. You can just get free rating. Ah, that's close. Do you think they will add any more road types? I don't think so, no. You was 1400 before the racing? And? That still means we're the same elo. It's great, it's great. 3 plus 1000, yeah. Did you see Nigel Richards winning Spanish gravel? Yeah, he's crazy. It's so crazy. Deep fascination for how it's even possible. Think you'll build a map for Khaki 10? Honestly, no. I have a lot of Khaki ideas in Trackmania 2020, but not in Nations. So if I build something, it'd have to be 2020. Also good run here. Wetwood, guys, if you're playing this map, and you should, it's a lot about just straightening the car at the right time to get good gear ups. It's like you're sideways, you have to straighten the car, wait for the gear, and then you can steer again. Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. I'm gonna oversteer just to make sure I don't fall off the map here. Wow, with a wall tap. That's my first top 100 of these maps. But yeah, let's look at the world record. You'll see that pattern happen. If I up the game audio, just listen. So low airtime here, and straight. And then again. Oh, they're gonna get fifth gear here at the exit probably. No? And snap out. Gear up, and then you can steer. And very low around here. Straighten for fifth gear, and then steer. Straighten. How does to win? Oh, what an exit. Zoom. Oh. That was satisfying. Yeah, the top Wetwood records are so insane. I wish I was close to this, but I'm not. That guy just flew. Doesn't using vanilla blocks make the map file really small? I think it does. I think that's a good benefit of like the dragon there being vanilla. But yeah, it's crazy they can do that with just the regular items and blocks. My favorite map so far for sure. Cute little duck there too. This looks like speed tack. Also very open and clear map to read. Oh, this turn is almost full speed, no? Yeah, look at that. Could be NASCAR. I think this is NASCAR. And loop. It's not all NASCAR, right? No, this is a drift. This, I'm not sure. If this is all NASCAR, it's crazy. I really cannot tell. Okay, so you reduce airtime here. Wait a second. No way. You don't need to drift at all on this map? When like 9 out of 10 turns are non-drift, I think it's all no drifts. Yet it looks like a drifting map. I've never seen a NASCAR map with this much elevation change. And like, convoluted turns. That's so sick. Cause yeah, like, yeah, maybe it's faster. If it's on theme, you know? I crashed here, but yeah, it looks faster. Why is it called NASCAR? Oh, that was auto time with the clip. I'll do one more run. It's just a term that people have been using for these maps since the first Trackmania Stadium game, for maps where you don't have to drift. Maps where you drift are called technical, and maybe it's a shot at NASCAR not being a technical racing style. But yeah, it's just a term for maps where you don't have to drift. You release turns because the speed is higher, and the turning radius, like if you drift at high speed, your turning radius actually widens rather than staying very tight. So the turns are faster to not drift. Usually above like 300, 400 speed, it starts to pay off on wide turns. That's so crazy. I want to improve here just one more time. Don't have to get like a perfect one or anything, but I feel like I didn't get to fully appreciate this map with the auto time having a crash. Yeah, look at it. It's really satisfying when you feel like something is impossible. Like, surely you have to drift these turns, first one. And then you try it and you're like, whoa. It actually all works out non-drift. Like, it's... yeah. Very cool experience to have. Nice map. I recently watched a documentary about some dude in iRacing destroying the competition in NASCAR, and there was so much strategy involved. I'd love to see it. NASCAR has this reputation of, oh, you just drive in circles. I would love to get schooled on the complexities of NASCAR. The only thing about NASCAR I know is Ross Chap something doing the wall hug to qualify. Really sick clip. He did a wall hug IRL and passed like 10 cars. Ross Chastain, yeah. It's just like an absurd thing. He said, yeah, I saw this I tried this in a racing game as a kid. And since I was behind, I figured, what the hell? They banned the move. So lame. So lame. Very understandable for safety measures, but very lame. Patched, yeah. World record on last map? Oh, we could watch world record on last map, yeah. Let's see. If I can get auto time here first, though. I think just going across the inside there is okay, because you're not going to hit 4th gear. Until here. And that 4th gear you want to keep. Okay. This. Then low here, and this. And then... let's see. Yeah, definitely here. Didn't do that last time. And now we're coming up to that part, yeah, onto the road and then onto the last road. 54.9, this is 1 second in. Yeah, you have to make marginal gains per lap in NASCAR. I get the... and the good thing about NASCAR is also that it's... like... other motorsports where the tracks are longer, it's hard to spectate IRL. Like, you get to see the cars for, you know, 2 seconds and then you have to wait. In NASCAR, it's all in an arena. I appreciate that. Champion Steven and the Dage, thank you as well. So no disrespect to NASCAR. I'm sure it's interesting. Just never gotten into it. Okay, let's see. This. That's a lot of speed. Now early 4th gear, and I capped it. This is gonna snowball. Oh. That was a throw, though. This might actually not be as far ahead as I wanted it to be, yeah. That's a good turn. Approaching... No. Awesome metal splits, but no. Good backup there, but it's not fast enough. I'll still take it and then improve on this. One more time. Volume up and Bobucks and Ryan, thank you guys all. You so as well, thank you. If you guys are just joining in, we are going back to regular streams. It needs repeating. Regular streams will return. I'm streaming tomorrow. I don't think I'm streaming the 30th or New Year's Eve. But then I'm streaming the new campaign on the 1st of January. And content around that. It's gonna be hype. Picked a good time to have a small break and come back. There's also a new weekly shorts campaign tomorrow. This looks better, yeah. Look at that line. Now we are ahead enough. Sharps over here. And that should be author time. 54 is crazy. Sorry, 52 is crazy. It feels like that on every map, that the world records are so crazy. Oh, and it's Swedish. Okay, it's not that crazy. I could beat this if I put some time into it. It's not that crazy, actually. Aha! Now he has way more speed. Honestly, quite beatable. We're like the last map? Yeah, we'll check that too. We'll check that too. What is that line? Can't believe that's faster. Wow, and this turn too. This is a really good run. I hate to admit it. But this is a nice time. Virgil, can you confirm that your dad laughs at me to losing to Anna on Christmas? I can't believe she talked about that. Yeah, so I played against Anna at chess in real life. It's a very unfair matchup. We tried to make it more fair by first removing a knight from Anna's chess set so that she was playing with 1 piece less. I lost. And so we're like, okay, let's remove another piece. I lost again. And then I removed a 3rd piece and I still lost. And my parents must have thought I was so useless at the game of chess. But also very impressed, I think, by how good Anna is at chess. So, I don't know. I don't know. Losing to someone 3 pieces down, up in the opening is quite humbling. But then again, I did gain 200 elo in real life this year, thanks to the new rules. So I have improved a lot of chess this year, elo wise. I feel like a lot stronger of a player if you're just looking at the numbers. World record? Oh, I'm still forgetting. But this is a really cool map. Really cool map 21. The pillars are such a fun detail. Like, you could just narrow the road, but the pillars do a lot for this map. Let's check the... was it It was this one, yeah. This world record. Should have never done another game after the night bar win. You are correct. I should have just left it at that. Poets of the Sky. Let's take a look. Okay, so almost, yeah, small release. This one he full speeds, okay. Crazy. What a setup. Oh my god. That is so insane. What a turn. Oh my. Crazy setup there too. You could almost speed slide there. 549 speed. Ooh. Full speed here is mental. He did one small release tap and then just sending. Dude, that turn though, the full speed one. Here. So going all the way out there, okay, crazy. Now low around the flag. But then this, setting up close to this. Ooh. That is absurd. The exit speed through that. Okay, I think no one else can match that. If you look at the top 5, I just want to see him blast away here. I don't think anyone can match that. Surely he just flies here. Yeah, look at that. You just can't. That is crazy. That was satisfying. Glad we went back for it. What do you know about speed cubing? I know there's these 2 kids that are really crazy at it. And that there was one kid who recently failed the world record average. Darklight, I think it was 16 months alone. Saw the virtual 24/7 channel and I love it. You know, when we're doing like one stream a month, it's nice to have another channel that's always up. So I hope it can sort of fill the void. The big void that I leave behind when I'm not streaming. For 1 month. I'm happy you guys that I've seen it are enjoying it. What is it running right now? The 24-hour channel? It's basically just a channel that runs like classic streams we've done, like Dragon Eat, Montage, or other events like that. Deep Dip 1 I know has been a playlist for a while. Just past events that were a lot of fun. You guys should check it out. And then through here and oh, through here. Last drift. Do we get author time here already? Answer is no. Missing a bit. Like 10 people watch it? That's fine. That's fine. It's probably very enjoyable to the 10 that have seen it. But I also think I haven't like done a good job of letting people know it actually exists. I think it's gonna be interesting to more people if I talk about it. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. We raid it. I can raid myself on Twitch now. Guys, there's this new and upcoming streamer that I've heard about. Now he's a lot like me, okay? I've seen his content and I really like it. I think he's taken quite a lot of inspiration from my channel. But you know, we gotta support good content like that. If you guys like my content, I think you'll love this new streamer. He just got affiliated on Twitch. It's called Virtual 24/7. Oh, I missed out the time by 400. I deserve that. I deserve that. That was too much self-glazing. You have to pre-record the thank you for the raid part. Yeah, not sure how I'll manage. Do you think there can be a big graveyard of workers in the big void in the pyramid to bury the building secrets? I mean, the void is located like 80 meters up, so I don't know how you would get a massive graveyard in there and then still build another 50 meters of pyramid on top. It sounds hard. I visited London, right? And I took the Ferris wheel. It's very pricey, and honestly the view wasn't that amazing. Do not recommend. But I took the Ferris wheel in London, and I thought about it. The London Ferris wheel, the top of it, is 135 meters. The Great Pyramid is 139. 139 meters. It's taller than the Ferris wheel. And the Ferris wheel is basically like you can see over all the buildings in London. It's kind of crazy. Maybe Mr. Beast is gonna investigate the big void. I think that would be a great shame if we hear about the big void through Mr. Beast's channel. I really think that would be a great shame. But I also know the Ministry of Antiquities in Egypt are very peculiar about this stuff. That they want to be the ones to announce discoveries, and so they're not gonna let them. It's gonna be the Ministry that are the first to publish these things, and probably this one guy, Zahi Hawass, is gonna take all the credit. But as long as we get to see it, I'm happy with that. Also, Landon stream, thank you for the sub. First time, appreciate it. Anyone seen Squid Game Season 2? I've heard it's released, I haven't seen it. I have almost finished Arcane though. I'm 2 episodes out. And then I'm gonna start watching the Squid Games one soon. I don't know why, and it's honestly not good. But the content I watch the most on Netflix and similar are these very trashy reality shows. I find them very, very amusing to watch. I'm a sucker for like Love is Blind and these kind of shows. I haven't watched Love Island, but I watched probably the worst one I've seen, and it's called The Ultimatum. Have you guys heard about this show? Cause buckle up. What this show is that you and your significant other that you've been together with for most couples it was several years. One of the people in the couple give their partner an ultimatum. You either marry me or we break up. There's no in between. And the way they do this is by going on a show with other couples doing the same thing. And then they have a few days to get to meet, like, so the guy in the relationship will meet all the girls from the other relationships. And then they pick a partner to be their trial marriage partner. So they'll enter a trial marriage with someone from another couple. To figure out if they really want to get married and live as a married couple. And then these couples ends up, you know, the people end up kissing people from the other couples and then thinking, oh yeah, in 2 weeks I'm gonna be with my partner and get married. It's completely off the rails. And it doesn't work for, it's just a complete train wreck. So it's just cheating? Yeah, but they always justify it by saying like, yeah, but, you know, we broke up on paper and it's part of the experience of being on the show. So, you know, we gotta get the full trial marriage experience by kissing other people. It's an absolute train wreck. It's very brain rot. Very brain rot. And I don't get how you would ever sign up for something like this. How you read that and go, yeah, this is how we're gonna figure things out. Also, apologies for taking so long in this map. I have not really understood it as well as I hoped. That's good. Ah! Thought I was gonna crash. Through and through. And Othermel. Although that took a long time. It's hard to drive. You should have watched that mother and son dating show we talked about with Perry. Now Perry, another streamer friend, knows and watches even more unhinged reality. She told us about this show where... What was it? It's like this beauty show where they do different competitions and women compete for free plastic surgery. It got discontinued, but basically it's like they compete for getting free lip fillers and Botox. It's just a complete tragedy. This is the wrong one. That's here. I don't know. When I heard that, I was like, there's no way. But it's actually real. Okay, Norwegian world record. Would love to see it. Huh? Question mark? What? He just floated. Just floated across. This is so much speed. Never heard of this player, by the way, but really impressive record. Oh, yo, speed. That's so nice. Alright, let's look at it again. Over here. So you went... Yeah. I'm out. Skipping across, literally hovering for a brief moment. Having enough speed to just skip across before the car falls down. That's wild. Tutankhamun name. Yo, Executor. Also, a bit monotonous music. Let's change. Let's change to something else. And let's discover the last 4 maps. Curious if the last map is going to be like this long multi-lap. Because that has been the case. And I'm not sure if we have the energy to drive like a 10-minute multi-lap. So I'm hoping Villa hasn't built anything too long for 25, but we'll see. This looks like a very typical map 22 kind of thing, where it's just everything. You see like 5 seconds of sausage block, now plastic. Maybe there's an ice turn or something in the middle of it, or like an engine off, or you know, like some new theme thing. Yeah, very predictable, but in a good way. Predictable things are good. Oh, this is it. I thought you had to go around the fence for a second. Oh, and wall ride finish, okay. Yeah, this looks nice. Pre-watch? No, you just... If the map starts out with including a bunch of things, you can expect it to include more things. Like here it goes grass, then road, then dirt, then sausage, then plastic. All within like 5 seconds. It's not the craziest prediction to assume ice. Okay, so here. Yeah, this could be like a Grand League type map. Competitive style. I think you have to drop to 3rd gear for this. At least I hope you have to. 4th gear there looks insane to keep. Here can keep 4th. And then I'm not fast enough, I don't think, for auto time this run, or? That was a good push at the end. But yeah, 0.16. One more run for this one. Let's lock it in. No drift necessary there. That was just a bit of time lost. All the way up here. Drop. Oh, that's so much speed. Ow. Helsinki, thank you. Do you like classical music? I do. I really do. But, okay, so does classical music have to be old, in your opinion? Like, when you say classical, are we talking strictly Mozart and Beethoven and... Or are we talking the same style as them, but more modern? Because if we're allowing modern, but the same kind of piece structure, if you will, then yes. I don't listen to a lot of Mozart and these things though. Even though I think they're nice. I listen to a lot of Howard Harper Barnes. Absolute goat. It's also the my brain. Soundtracking a lot of the videos I make. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean. For Howard. Whatever you do, whatever game you play, whatever task you're working on, you put some Howard on, and it instantly gives you the motivation required to go beyond, to strive and aspire, to be more than you thought you could be, to hit the perfect turns, to land with everyone watching, to drive at a pace you've never driven before, to hit the perfect ice slide up the hill, to set up wide, to get the turn onto the dirt ahead by over a second, eating the 4th gear, keeping it interesting, keeping it close, and clutching up to a wall of pogs in the chat. That simple. That was 2 seconds pound world record also, so it wasn't that good, but yeah, Murray world record. Let's take a look. Anyway, just better lines, I think. 4th gear up here is quite important. That makes a lot more sense. Is there a new campaign? This is a community-made one by Villa with a lot of mappers adding scenery as well. Really fun so far. I've enjoyed it a lot. I think it's slightly harder than some of the official campaigns though. But yeah, big recommend. Big recommend. We're almost through it. The new official campaign drops the 1st of January. Just gonna play that too. First of January we have the winter campaign. Oh, that's nice. Getting so low airtime onto that. Impressive. I'm expecting a full ice map soon. The players here, this could be it. Or is this like an obstacle one? This could be an obstacle map. Akodin or Akodin, thank you for the 3 months. Hi Virtual, I love your content. Can I get a shout out? I don't know what shoutouts really do, but thank you for watching the content. And Meme Sukas. Thank you so much. Wendy Man, thank you for the Prime. This one. Yeah, this is just full obstacles. Okay, cool. They had a map like this in the official campaign now, and I think they should make more of them. I think these maps are really interesting to have as official maps. What is going on? I thought that was a pipe. I did not see it properly. Oh, that's the low, okay. Yeah, go on the curve and then go up, sure. And then here. And, oh, into the wall, right, okay. Really? There's also a checkpoint over there that I might have missed, but not sure. And then last turn, okay. Let's finish this one for splits. It's just good to have the variety of something like this. Like, you have regular racing tracks and then you can have something like this too. It doesn't need to be either or. Part of my... I really think it's around here, but I don't know how to make this faster. Like, I really think it's this, but it looks slower. So I'm gonna do an inside line, because I don't know how to make that more efficient. Maybe it's just, like, the safe line? Ramp cut there. Ow. It's gonna hurt. Or no, it's fine. The quarter pipe jump. That's already too high. I really think I'm already losing too much time for author, but we'll see. And then here. And now this. Into the dirt. So what is going on with this part? No idea. It wasn't what I thought it was on the second one. Through here, out. No, that actually works. Nice. Ah, it's just a small gate. Okay, so I didn't miss a checkpoint. Or anything important over there. And then... yeah, 107. This is... oh, maybe it was enough. It's close. If I'm like 1 second out of this run though, I'm definitely clear. Probably something like this is the fastest I can do. Low. That's still better. It's equal. Okay. Around. Got way more speed this time. So what do? You go here? Oh. I guess that makes sense. Villa has this way of building very strange looking lines that it actually like is quite hard to spot, I feel like. But when you do, they make a lot of sense. But I'm often not good at sight reading his maps. And there we go. 1064. Tough. Let's see Vortex's run. Okay. Huh? Uh-huh. That's just straight up a shortcut. That cannot have been on purpose. I think the start he did sets him up perfectly for the speed. And I'm guessing the rest is the same? I don't know. That's wild. A bit wide there. That didn't feel optimal. If there's one road action campaign I could go for, it's probably this one. But... not sure I feel like hunting it now though, if I would. But this is crazy. Is there anything else? Anything else? You had the gear very early there. This is a lot of speed. Low. Oh, nice ending too. No, this is a strong run, guys. This is a very strong run. I would not be able to beat that without a lot of time spent. 2 maps left. I see a very familiar name. My god, Mika in 2024? So cool to see. I didn't know he still played. Welcome back to the GOAT, to the king. And we have an ice map. Let's see. Why do I feel like I want 2024 to end so 2025 can begin? It's the only way we get access to the best year of our lives. 2025. I'm a believer. Oh, nice jump. The blue line probably marks something important. Also, my god, I'm feeling a bit dizzy. Year of the Clips channel. 2025. Now we're gonna have... I want to have a very balanced year. I'm very good at doing one thing with a focused effort. Very good at it. But very bad at balancing many things at once. How about it's the year of all the channels? Skunk Worker and Pellerat, thank you. The year where we perfectly... what is the word? Devote time between everything equally. And nothing gets, like, forgotten. Oh, it is snow, okay. It looks like ice. Ooh, Craig, thank you. Delegate was the word I was looking for, yeah. Delegate time. Nice speed slide there. Okay. I failed something over here, I forgot what. Ah, I released here, okay, yeah. Should not release there. Also, it's not bad though with the plastic. Freewheeling, okay. Oh, again I released. Oh, and this probably was other time pace. Okay, one more should do it then. I think one more should do it. Is there a trick to ice? I can't seem to understand. Let me try to go through it. Very basic. You have to put the car sideways and then counter steer. You can see I'm only steering right, even though the car is moving left. And this next time I'm gonna do the opposite. To put the car sideways, the best is to brake and steer. So in the start here, it's brake and steer left until the car is sideways. Then you hold right. And the very confusing thing that a lot of people struggle with at ice is that to steer more after having the car sideways, you have to brake tap. So the brake is your steering button. So brake steers more. So I put sideways and then I tap brake to steer more. And I release to make the car straighten out again. And there is no better way to learn this than to just play a lot of ice. Like, it's very annoying in the start, you're gonna slide out a lot, crash a lot. That's the basic theory. And the feeling is what makes it playable. Having the feeling for it. You just need to get it into autonomy, where you don't have to think about it. Kind of like riding a bike, you know? At some point it just clicks in your brain and you don't think. You just know that's how the bike moves. Like, you're just able to control it, able to balance after a while. Wasn't there a YouTuber who made like a... Oh, please. Yeah, reverse bike. Where you... The steering is inverted, and after learning it, it couldn't ride a normal bike. Like, it's... It's weird mechanics, but they make sense to you after a while. Any D14 this December? I started playing it, and then I kind of left it because I wasn't playing that much Trackmania anymore. But yeah. A lot of first-time chatters, though. Smarter every day. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's so nice to watch Mika's ice skate play again. We have missed this. So much speed here, straighten. And he needs all the speed for the engine off. That's why this is really important here. So wide here to go down inside line. And then sharp now. Wow. It looks so easy. It really looks so easy when he plays. It's not. It's really not. Where's Mika been? I think just focused on studies. I know he moved countries. We have a multi-lap. It's only 2 laps. So let's learn this, and I might need to focus a lot for this because this is the type of map where if you look at chat, you will crash out. And when it's so long, so much driving. Okay, so that's not a hole you can drive over. Good way to mark the barrier though. Is this wood? Yeah. Oh. That makes more sense than what I was trying to do. Straight. But this has been an insane campaign. Really, really enjoyable. I don't think multi-laps in a campaigns work that well. I think people prefer non-multi-lap maps, at least I do. But I think it's still fun to put out new ideas and put out your own ideas that you like and want to see more of. And maybe in a day I can draw some inspiration. I think the main thing I've felt this campaign has been the scenery. Has been really high quality. And something that Nadeo can take some inspiration from for their own campaigns. Okay, let's do that again. So wall hug. This flows really well though. And then back to the start, I'm guessing. Right. Okay, let's see flying lap pace. Let's do it one more time before we go for the eventual run. Get a finish on the board. Now the wood flick. Then low. The auto time looks quite forgiving here. And I do hope it is. Because these are the maps that I'm right now not in the brain space to be able to do that well. Let's see. Yes. So curious what the no respawn timer is going to be. Because this run wasn't that bad. I would hope it's within 5 seconds of auto time. But we still have all this and the uphill to go. Yeah, all this and now the final uphill, right? And it is... Okay, it is within 5 seconds, okay, cool. Yeah guys, this is gonna be tough, but I should be able to do it. And we should be able to close this out in a little over 2 hours. Also, Yo Stealth, welcome. And Patty as well, thank you. And Zillakill and Dapsodic, thank you. Okay, let's do it. So here. Now the wood turn. And it goes up. That is full speed. It's good to know. Something that I've forgotten already. Downhill drift, okay. And then this one, I remember. probably the best I could make of that. Wasn't that bad. 2 seconds already. Yeah, this is gonna be fast enough for now. Bar any mistakes. Whew. Lost a little bit of time here. In terms of pace. So close to losing 4th gear. Lap 2. Ahead by a lot. Just gotta wait a little bit with this turn, that's good. Wood flick. I'm gonna release a bit because I think we have the pace. And we should be good now to just cruise. Cruise this into the finish. Let's see. Yeah, looks good. Alright, this is gonna be the campaign, I think. I'm trying not to jinx myself here, but it's looking very good. Have you guys enjoyed this? Tell me your opinions now in the chat. Thoughts on it? I'm gonna give it, I think, campaign-wise, an 8 or 9 out of 10. There are certain map styles that have less of and more of, but 69th to close, 249.49. World record is way faster. I don't think we're gonna watch it, but I really enjoyed it. 2 hours and 8 minutes. And we'll see if the... Oh my god. That's headache inducing to play. We'll see if the official campaign that releases in 3 days can match this. Villa has set the bar very high. But fun. Fun to play. Thank you, Villa, for building cool maps and sharing your ideas. I really enjoyed this. What will you do now? I'm gonna go straight into the weekly shorts of week 2. Let me also put on some different music. Some different music, some more energy. Oh my god, I think I'm getting sick. Like I don't want to feel sick on my first stream back, but man, I'm not feeling that great. We fought through though. I think playing short maps is gonna be better than long maps. Guys, the second week of weekly shorts has released. The new game mode Trackmania made with secret records. This is the last day of this campaign. I have not gotten to play it. The way we're gonna do this is I'm gonna discover these maps today, and then I'm gonna watch the world record stuff tomorrow. And you're gonna get to see it all in one video. I'll see what I figure out. It could be wrong. It could be far from the world records. 83,000 players on this first map. It's free to play. So if you guys want to try these out yourself, or next week's maps, it's all free to play. 5 maps every week for the next year that you can play. And this one was released for Christmas, so that's why we see all the presents and the Christmas gifts. Oh, it's a rolling respawn. Left and finish. Okay. Almost gold. There's a shortcut on this map. The strategies are supposed to be secret. So I'm gonna see if I can figure things out. No leaks. No leaks, no leaks. I'm seeing though already that you can skip a lot of places over the sand and snow and whatnot. The snow. Maybe the shortcut that we have been spoiled to is here. Maybe you can jump there. You can. That's gonna say a lot. Can you jump here now? I think you can. I think you can barely go across. What time does week 3 come out? It's tomorrow at 5 PM European time. Central European time. Okay, nice. And then... No, I think you go around there, actually. But it has to be... Like, that run was top 11k. It wasn't a bad run. Records have to be, like, 1 second faster. Here. $19.03. Okay, already passed 5,000 players with that. Let's go for top 1,000 on every map. I have no ambitions of winning this week because I'm starting so late, so... This is mostly just to see if I get all the ideas right. And I feel like if you're top 1,000, you're at least starting to do so. Top 4,000? Beat Samifying. Could you do anything else? Can you skip across and start somehow? It's all fenced in. But this part is not. Oh, and it's not. It's platforming the water. Oh, that looks tricky. That looks tricky. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna go around. Maybe there's some tricks you can do there though. Can't wait to see the record on this. Oh. Used to be a member of Fastway Only. What happened to him? I mean, there's spotting ideas and there's like, am I gonna jump into a snow edge and try to get a good like clip of the wheels? Right now, my feeling is no, but I can totally see it working. I really can. And I also think that jump there can work. I really think so. Here? I mean... Yeah, if I full speed, this is what I'm getting wrong. If I full speed there, it works. But I've just been cowardly. And sometimes you need courage. Courage! Oh, didn't dump, okay. And then you should gain a lot. Ah. You really didn't get the ending? To me right now, it looks like you go around the snow and release. But maybe it's faster to go over the snow. How is that ever keeping grip? Yeah, you need to jump. Also seeing a lot of the familiar names top 5 here. But I think what's fun in this game mode is we will see players that we haven't heard about in the top 5 sometimes. But that has to be faster. It's just the car. You know what's annoying in Trackmania? When you want the car to keep the grip in the downhill, it's gonna barely fly off. When you want it to jump, it's gonna barely keep grip. It's hard to win. Yeah, maybe snow is faster. That was almost. Pyre, thank you for gifting us up. Okay, that's faster. Like just a brake tap or even a release. I just want to jump. I'm not asking for much. It's full speed even. I'm so perplexed. Get full speed that. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna even bother with the... No, I think I need it. I think I need to jump for top 1000. Yeah, you need that. Maybe I press right. Press right before the jump to make the car do it. Oh. I thought I was getting flip 52 months. Thank you. Thank you, Ham Daddy, as well. Hello. And Cannot as well. Thank you. You think 1,000 players hit that clean in a run? Mate, there's a lot of good Trackmania players. There are. I don't want to assume that, you know, I can just use primitive strats and get top 1k, but maybe I can. Okay, that was faster by nothing. 850th didn't do it. I'm 14th, I didn't do it. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm overthinking it. My prediction is that the world record is going to use it though. Oh, slow speed. Top 1200, okay. Need a little bit of a better... I don't know, last part start? What really went wrong? You know, if my car keeps perfect... That is full speed. Because my car keeps having grip. So maybe I can just full speed down. But I feel like, of course, now it's going to dump or something. So I'm going to go straight down the hill. Okay, and that ends faster. 7 minutes in and you destroyed my PB. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We can all improve. Haven't played Trackmania this year, so I also didn't do it. A year without Trackmania. That is strong of you. It's a very addictive game. Oh, okay, I got top 1,000. Could you do the shortcut in the start? I think probably. Probably. Like, those are plastic. Like, the presents. So maybe you can get some type of touch to bounce onto the road. This looks very unfun to grind for though. But that's gonna be my prediction. Maybe you hit the presents, and then you also do that skip in the end. Alright, map 2. Yo, Jortim, nice time. Okay, there's boosters down there. Do we need them? Probably not. Outside, maybe? And... oh, I should have gone to the side for a closer finish. That's auto time. So you release here, I'm guessing, for the... surely. That is gonna be faster. Let's just see. Need to change music. Let's listen to some drum and bass. While we figure this out. Yeah, so red booster here is gonna be fast, and then hard to slow down for this turn. And then out to the side. Is that already it? Like, I don't... Uh-oh. Top 3k. Now you first tried my time, I'm mad. I'm sorry. You're just catching else. But you shouldn't compare yourself to to others, you know? In that way. I have played so much Trackmania in my life. Like, if you're a newer player, then compare yourself to your own times. It's my cope when I play chess against Anna. That, okay, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. But I'm also not like a chess nerd, you know? I can be okay with losing. Like, I have way more than 10,000 hours now. I think it's like 15,000. Here. Kept third, nice. Oh, I keep eating the gear in that exit. Sure. Gain 1,000 spots? Pretty good. Still feels like I'm missing something. Unless it's just very close in the time area. Ah. That's interesting, but I also doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. If it was sharper, maybe? Could he bug slide? If it was sharper, maybe. It looks slow. I don't know how you're gonna keep third gear on the exit if you do it. Like, you're gonna end up in a gear mess here. I don't think it's a bug slide. My PB actually looked so strong until I just messed up the gear. Are you trying to be in top 5? I'm just trying to get top 1,000 on the maps, because we're playing them so late into the maps being out. This is the last day, basically. And then tomorrow I'm checking out the records and seeing what I missed. It's basically just, can I figure out the best strategy on each map? I haven't seen anything from how others have played it. I do think so far though, the maps last week were better. Maybe more room for flashy and fancy things. Top 2k, like, what? That run is not bad. Top 3%? Top 3%, I'm just trying to think, like... 2,000 players beat that. Ah, but the exit speed can be really strong in the end. And you'll also bounce lower. Yeah, if you do it properly, there's lots of gain. And it's not... Oh, if you get like a sequence of bounces or something... Dude, honestly, it could be a bug slide now. I can kind of see it. You need to bounce in ways where you preserve speed though. So that when you land in the bug slide over there, it's like still 400 speed on the entry. I can kind of see it. 400 speed entry, you might exit in third gear. Yeah. That's crazy. That would be like the one strategy here. Oh, and the gears are so hard in the end and downhill. What if you go here and then jump left side, and now you have an angle for maybe an inside turn touch into bug slide setup. This is faster regardless. Surely. Wait, what? How did I lose speed there? Yeah, it was minus 12. That was probably another 1,000 spots. Okay, I'll try this. Damn, I thought you were so quick. Yeah, I was +4 speed on last checkpoint. Somehow I threw. I could have actually released on accident or something. Just feel like if you do that gear up properly, it's minus 0.2 instantly on my PB. Like... yeah, perfect start. Some type of bounce. Bug slide to the entire thing. Maybe even minus 1 second of what I'm doing right now. But that is really, really difficult. But the alluring thing is that it's secret, you know? You don't know what others have done. Just have to go to your gut. Yeah, there you go. That's the gear up I was talking about. It's not that much faster, but faster for sure. Uh-oh. 1,500? There is something going on here. I keep crashing the wall. Like, I just feel that the bug slide, the exit is truly terrible. Unless you don't mind if it is. See, that goes equal. I mean, with 1 week, the world record here is for sure going to be some crazy bug slide. Question is, do I need it for top 1,000? Probably not. I can probably get by with some clean run, but yeah, I'm seeing this now. World record is bug slide, okay? Am I gonna do it now? I don't think so. Oh, I mean, okay. If you just drive on the inside. If you drive over here instead of wide like I've been doing, then it starts to line up. It starts to line up. Oh, it's so precise though, to bump in a good way for that. I don't know if this is worth grinding. No, let's just go normal. But yeah, it's definitely there. Where you can gain the most here. Gear up, then low finish? Yeah, I think so too. SMH, yeah, Jordan, SMH. Sick time, presumably. If you've done this. Just good gear in the slalom and we're golden. My god, hard. I'm jumping too far. Darky Makura, thank you for the 9 months. Would it be funnier if you couldn't even see a leaderboard on weekly shorts? Would it though? I've heard this sentiment before. I just feel it would make people stop grinding. Way earlier. Than if you knew you were close to top 1,000. Like, I would stop grinding after off the time if I didn't see the leaderboard. And I wasn't trying to be the best. I think the leaderboard helps you understand, like, am I completely lost or is there a reason to keep going? 1014. Okay, that was stupid. That was the one landing that screwed me over there. Yeah. Could say top 1000, top 10,000, top... Yeah, it could actually do that. The leaderboard makes it irrelevant? That is not true. There are so many secrets, secret strats that you can have even if people know you're in first. Like, there's such a culture in Trackmania of, oh, just copy world record. But the thing about this format is that you can't. Like, last week I put, I think it was 5 or 6 hours into a map with the complete wrong strategy. And I still got a good time, but I thought what I was doing was the best strat. It wasn't. And I would never have a chance at world record with my strat. So the people who figured out the better way to do it just were able to win that map. Like, that's kind of the point. Please be a good balance. Please, please, please. No. Okay. You play this mode exactly like you play another mode? Not true. Last week I played this a lot and didn't stream my runs, so I didn't share my strat and I ended up winning because of it. Like map 4. You still play Trackmania trying to, you know, get the best time. That's still the core of the game, but here, thinking for yourself and finding creative ideas actually matters. Whereas in regular Trackmania, it's pure execution. Maybe no slide on the slalom. It's so, what do you say? Bumpy, that it's gonna just break your no slide. Like, I'm really excited to see a week where there's one guy who's like 2 seconds out of everyone else on the map. Like, if you find something and just keep your lips sealed and it's really like out of the box thinking, you're gonna be rewarded for it. And maybe it's unrealistic that one person finds a strat in a format played by 70,000, but I can see it happen, you know? Do you not understand why you're going to the right on start? Because the hill is higher there, so you'll land earlier. If you just jump middle, it's gonna be slower. By like 200ths. But then again, you can do this on the left side, I'm realizing. And get low airtime here. But then you end up in a bad spot. I think it's this. You did find a better strat last week? Yes, but it was also found by one other player. It wasn't like that shocking, I thought myself. The time difference anyway. But maybe, and maybe that's the thing, that with time differences that are shockingly big, people are gonna find the trick. But if it's something small that saves like a few hundredths, that's harder to spot. I think so. I think maybe that will be the meta, right? Like, it's way easier to find the big things than the small details. Also, we are gonna go next map when I get top 1k. I need one more improvement. But I'm struggling a lot for top 1000 here, so the leaderboards have gotten pretty strong. Ah. Gotta turn on my ghost so I can see this better. behind already. That was a good end. Okay. And voila. Yeah, I struggled a lot with this, but we'll see. Top 1k. Next map. So -2 speed, we made it. Susui world record, okay. And it's a water map, doesn't surprise me. Sand rather, to slow down, okay. Oh, how are we gonna aim this? Here? No. No. If you have to go around, then absolutely no way. It has to be like here. This looks wild to hunt. You're gonna have so many good runs here, destroyed by the ending, I think. Start looks okay. Don't know if there's much you can do. And then just play the lottery, or what? I think, yeah. I think you just play the lottery. What am I doing? I'm playing the new official maps. These are weekly shorts. Nadeo posts 5 new maps every week. Free to play. I'm doing my discovery of them now. Tomorrow, the records that are secret now are revealed. And we get to know what the best times of the week were. And so I just want to have some knowledge of the maps so I can be shocked at what people have found when we see the full records. Not trying to win this week or anything like that. I'm just trying to get respectable times, and then we'll see what the actual winning pace is. Last week I hunted a lot, so I cannot hunt every week a lot because it was a big time commitment. Could you do anything differently here? I still think you drive on the sand to slow down. You have to get rid of wet tires, and then you just need a better bounce into the finish, I guess. 4,000 though. Left side, maybe? Ah, maybe left side. That looks good. Top 2,000? Dude, I am struggling so much here. The records, the leaderboards are very strong. And maybe bug slide. Maybe with a lot of time I'd still get good results this week, but wow. Could you do something like this? Could you... I mean, if you go far enough out in the water, you can maybe drive on the edge of the pool. Now the question is though, how are you getting back to the track? Maybe you dry the tires on the sand, drive around the hole, and I don't know. Seems like you're just using too much time to do all that stuff, when you should just be driving fast. Yeah, I'm guessing it's a slight drying the tires and a bug slide landing. That's what I'm guessing right now. Clueless? Probably a bit clueless. That's the beauty of it though. Then I'll be more impressed tomorrow. Oh, this is not fast. Wow. Yeah, that is very slow. Wait, I'm actually so clueless. What? Could it be this side of the pool? Same thing. No? No, it can't? I don't think. What about jumping? That looks better. Jumping into the triangle looks a lot better. Yeah, I think that looks better. And then if you slow down, straight down the hill, you have a lot more speed. Maybe. Oh, it's not a good setup though. I see a lot of people just spamming no help. Guys, this is the beauty of it. If I'm wrong, let me be wrong. I really want to see tomorrow. I'm just using my intuition here. Of just looking at it like briefly. Solving it the best I can right now. What I did last week was like study the maps very, very rigorously. And then I stumbled upon ideas that I didn't understand at first impression. It has to be though. Okay, so I think my prediction is actually, if I drive 2 or 3 tenths of a second faster, it's already top 1K. Not true. Perhaps not true. Wow. You never know, you might find a faster shot than Ruddock if no one tells you. I have my doubts about that. Wait, how much speed does the water bounce lose? 378 to like 280 landing. I mean... Oh, no, that's too slow. Although then you have dry tires immediately. Yeah, I don't know if you skip, because you can skip the water bounces. But it just seems bad. You can reduce it to 1 water bounce, but now you're in a very bad spot for the uphill. Yeah, like, no. It's not it. I'm gonna go back to the regular driving. Saucy Septile, thank you, Lux Loser as well. Do you guys think I can get top 1K with just driving? Or am I gonna suffer? Maybe I'm gonna suffer. It should be possible in my opinion. Okay, let's look. Let's look. Okay, I mean... if we're gonna do something different instead of the start. The only thing I could see that I could do differently would be driving on the side of the pool here. But you're so slow to get there. It takes so long that I feel like all the gains are just nullified. Like they're wasted. No, I think it's just driving. There's also something to be said for keeping wet tires partially to farm a bug slide. And that could work. First time catching you live. Also, Joel, that is a fantastic first message. Yeah, okay. I think I see it. Like, it, you know, can save like 0.3. At that point, should be in top 1k territory. Oh, okay, okay. You do not see it. We're not talking world record strats here. We're talking beating everyone except 1,000 players. It should be absolutely free to do so. I can lose to 1k players and still win under my conditions. I don't know why people are saying this is not going to be enough. I think it's absolutely enough. Maybe I'm gonna get a humble pie served cold and half eaten with the people with the better strat having spat in it before, but you can't tell me this is not gonna be enough. I need to see it. You're gonna go so wide with that. Like, to get that setup, the car is gonna get pushed wide, okay? So we know that. And if you go earlier, then it feels like you don't have a line. I mean, what then? It has to be the first whirlpool. Has to be something with the first whirlpool. But this doesn't work.
What do we do?
That doesn't work. You could potentially jump triangle and have it be faster. But yeah, I might just not get top 1000 here. If you guys are saying it's that far, if I'm not even close with my ideas for a top 1k, then I'm maybe not gonna bother. Because I don't understand it. I also don't know if I'm getting baited though. If people have seen like 5 people do the world record strat and think 900 others did it. That's what I can't make sense of. Like, am I actually missing something that a lot of people know, or is it, oh, I saw a clip of someone do this and therefore I must assume all the records are professional? I don't know. Toady, thank you. 20.3 or 0.4 for top 1k is crazy. What? Could you do something like that? Bug slide setup with that, maybe? I keep pressing the start. Brain rot. Like, I can see that this can push me towards the checkpoint. In a way where you can... Okay. That's actually probably it. That's so silly. But you have wet tires. So what do you do for that? Oh, you cross the sand after the checkpoint? Yeah, I think you... Okay. This is at least something. That gives you the uphill. Oh my god, this start. Why am I incapable of getting past this wood wall? I don't know. I'm having a stroke trying to get past this with a good line. World record is 12 seconds, as if. As if. You guys are making that up. I am not even at the checkpoint at 12 seconds. Top 2000 is 19.6. False. Falsified information. Bublin Ben, you think of the 42 months? I'm sticking to the redirect here, being the idea. I just haven't gotten it good yet. Oh. Absolute seizure. Can you explain why wet tires don't work? The problem, well, they work, but the problem is that they slide so much and you lose so much acceleration when you're sideways, unless you bug slide. So what I'm trying to do is land sideways in a bug slide at the checkpoint, or getting pushed with speed and onto sand to dry the tires. Either of those combos work, I think. Could you come? No way. Oh, I think I understand. You guys are mental if you hunt to this. If you drive on the water edge on the side here first, and now you redirect, this would be a very powerful combo. But you are so stupid if you hunt to this and got it perfect. Like, if you... That is a really wild solution. But now you get more speed and you get the redirect. And maybe actually time. Nunny, thank you for the 65 months. You kind of know people did it. Yeah, you're... It's starting to dawn on me that this would be it. Wow. How wild, though. Oh, yeah. Feels like you can't steer at all on the water. Because even this is slower. And you see I'm gaining a lot back here with this type of line. 2k people hit that khaki trick, right? But it's not only that. Like, it has to be more. Maybe it's this one? More space on this? Just more space on that one? I think it's this one. For an okay time. But like, I'm so interested. How did Nadeo manage? Because I thought these maps are going to be boring. I'm so curious how Nadeo managed to build a map where tricks are possible like this on almost every map that they've had so far in this campaign. Guys, is it okay? I don't want to know. I don't want to know what it is. But answer me this, okay? Is it obvious? Yes or no? Is it obvious to you? Are you tearing your hair out watching me not understand? Okay, because if not, then I'm not gonna feel too bad about it. Some people are saying no. And that makes me feel good, so I'm listening to those people. Okay, wait, so... Am I stupid? Not even a clip, just sideways and... Bug slide on the uphill? Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. Looks faster because of the downhill speed. But yeah, we'll see tomorrow. We'll see in less than it's 20 hours. 19 hours, we'll see the results. We'll see. Why am I... Oh my god, I gotta buy an action key 2. I cannot sear an action key 3. And action key 1 is too little. Okay, there we go. Unbelievable. Cannot sear. Hi Virtual, I was born a couple hours ago and I've only gained monitor function in my fingers. Within 5 minutes I have world record on this map. How can you not see it? Isn't that what chess is like now these days? With like, there's the 3-year-old that's rated higher than I am in chess in India. It makes you feel absolutely hopeless. I think it's this. Oh, this wall. This wall. There's no way you just drive normal, no? Hi Virtual, you're the reason I'm now better at Trackmania. I'm so glad to hear. I'm happy I've been able to teach some things. But don't take lessons from me on this map, right? Is there a reason I'm rage baiting on this map? It's a crazy thing to say. I'm trying my best out here. Genuinely, by the way. It's just not an easy map to understand. I agree with the logic some people have presented. It has to be not so volatile in terms of the result because so many people have done a fast time. It can't be something that like 1 in a million khaki bounce, right? Like not 2,000 people are not gonna hit that. So I very much agree with that line of logic. But even knowing that, I still struggle to conceptualize what it might be. I really do. Oh. Don't miss. I'm gonna miss. Or? Yeah, but like, so, huh? That was almost something really wicked. That was really wicked. That was nice. No. Okay, so if I do that but dry the tires. Oh, wait, okay. If I do that but dry the tires on the dirt and then drive to a checkpoint. Okay. That wheel clip was actually really nice. I'm not sure if it's rare. We'll find out. Looks good. I want to end up a bit on the right side here. That's a bit out of it, tapped up. And then dirt. Yeah, has to get the sand. F1 do you think of the 53 months? First time chatter, welcome to the stream. Time and a place for everything. Old version would have rated beta for an hour. I mean, there's no way. There's no way. It cannot be that simple. There's no way. I actually refuse that this is faster. It makes no sense to me. I hope the world record is not this. I mean... Oh my god, it's actually pretty fast. Sadness fills my heart. Sadness and despair in a pit of darkness. What a strategy. You can sort of like water bounce out, skip a lot of sand, and then still get the sand and get back on the track. But it makes no sense. Okay, it does make a lot of sense. Uh-oh. Okay, that's gonna happen a few times, but we're gonna get top 1K. Okay, finally. Dude, that was what, 20 minutes? Guys, I, of course, just baited you all. I saw this immediately, and I just did not want to spoil it for everyone who enjoyed watching me go through that not so frustrating process. It's quite obvious, honestly. It was very, very obvious, but I mean, what's the fun in spotting it immediately? Bet I got you. I bet you fell for it. Whew. That was an impressive acting performance, was it not? Wow, wow, wow. Shadow Cleanser top 5 and virtual thought it would be... See, and I bet a lot of people believe that. He got us. You know, part of being a good actor is being believable, being convincing. And so I just thought, let me gaslight myself into thinking that it doesn't exist. To make it easier to play the part. No. I should not have done the last left tap. Alright, we're winning now. Oh, the last tap again. This is even faster. That's a good top. Okay, top 400. Still curious about the top times, how to gain even more, but yeah, this type of bounce where you skip a lot of sand seems to be the clue. Okay, cool map. That was not that easy. Forest. Next map. Alright guys, this to me seems like a skill map based on the top 5. Just skill, nothing secret. Also kind of nice scenery, honestly. It's like the most basic scenery there is, but I like it. Only top 11 Norway, the flight. Check last week. Check last week. Last week was better. We have good weeks and bad weeks in this format. Ooh. Okay, so top 6k, learning. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna need a 22 low. You can for sure do some jumps here, and I think it's good to do so. I think in the start, a jump could be good, but I also wonder if you can switch sides immediately and do this, basically. That's 0.2, okay. .1. I'm hesitating in every part, though. Oh, I lost 4th gear. That's probably why. I'm starting to think that jumps is how you want to angle the car here, not drifts. In general. The bad week? Hey, I'm the bad week. Welcome to the stream. Oh. Ah. Okay, I'm so glad that PB is gone. The ending it had was insane. Also, Ian, thank you for the YouTube membership. Appreciate that. This scrotum dude in the top 5 seems to be good. It's one way to read his name. Stay left on the start. You're just gonna struggle with this next drift, is what I felt. Like, jumping into it kind of gives you the angle for free. Which is why I wanted to jump here, but... I actually think you could see different lines being somewhat equal here. For the first part. For the second part, I think it's quite clear. Just jumps. Because you're going so fast that the airtime and the angle doesn't really matter. In the start, it's different, but... Jump and land in a good drift. Feels intuitive. His name is Shadowcrancer? Yeah. Should be clear about that. SHCR. It's funny though, some people have usernames like that and just expect you to pronounce them or read them as a string of consonants, no vowels. Rage, you naughty thing for gifting 5 subs, and Valorant gifting 3 along with you. Thank you. Huge. Does anyone in chat right now have an impossible username to read? Just type 1 in chat. I want to see. There are some really hard usernames to say. Robot aim. No, this is easy. You have a word. Ba da ba 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 McLovin it. Okay, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of consonants you can chat to. I would lose. If you guys resub and like, I have some subs that have been there for like 20 months and I still struggle to say their name correctly. It's hard being a streamer, right? Hard work. Very hard work. Like, you need to know how to read and talk. Not kidding. I'm not joking. Lochbam, thank you for the 54 months. 54-minute resub, yo. Dude, it's almost been an hour. Alright, I can't either read nor talk apparently. Okay, so you just drift and then whoop. Oh, that's already it. Okay, not by a lot, but top 1000, I'll take it. Yeah, world record sub 22 easily. Easily sub 22 here, I think. It's my prediction. And I predict high speed jumps. We'll see. Last map is called Ice. Let's see. There was a really wait, this can't be real. I accidentally clicked drive against opponents or something, and now I got to play against ghosts? That can't be real. Nadeo, please fix. It only shows slow records, okay. Yeah, Aquatic is in chat, Aquatic Snipes. Grinding so hard right now to take my record back. Don't know if you'll have enough time. 7,000 times 10. I want to pull up the tweet. Let's see. Ah, here. Oh. Here. It took a while, but I got my first world record on an official Trackmania map. I'm beyond excited. It's been a goal of mine to get a first place record just in my state. And I decided to be ambitious. Thanks to Virgil for introducing me to this game a few years ago. Yeah, Aquatic got world record on this map a couple of days ago. Huge. He's 4th right now, but there's still time. Go, go. Go, go. Would be sick if you win here. Just setting a record though is very impressive. You should not feel bad about if you can't get it back in time. Like, it's already really impressive. Let me see here. What's this? Can you immediately go left or right? Looks like you cannot skip the engine off. And what I wanted to do was get this full downhill for the speed to the checkpoint. And then maybe someone has reactor flight up to the finish here. Top 11k with that. Honestly, might be the easiest one to get top 1k on. This has to be slow, right? Yes, very slow. I actually had until last night health for 4 days. Oh my. It's very impressive. Okay, slightly faster. Top 3k, okay. Hayes ranked with 15 months. I mean, we're talking like 15.8 or something, I think. I didn't saw the top finish for 30 minutes. Simprad is right there. You can see it the entire map. Where were you looking? It's the only thing my vision looks at in the front of the map. Ah, if you can somehow avoid the jump, I guess. Kanta's 45 months. 4-year anniversary of the no checkpoint campaign. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to do. I want to do something similar, but we'll see. I love those no checkpoint, 1-up stuff. 07 is your favorite? You got top 6 in the UK? Nice. Yeah, you might have a lower draw distance, that's true. Oh, that's close. Is there anything I can do with like steering here to sort of like slow down later? I imagine if you can drive up the hill at high speed and slow down late, it would be faster. Like this or something. But Mm-hmm. Okay, no. You had you had first in your country on the first ice map. Is that good? The thing with these accomplishments is everything is relative to what your goals are and how proud you yourself feel. So like I can't tell you like if your goal is to be the world champion, then in relation to that, just beating author times in your first week is not really like close or whatever. But you should be proud of accomplishments that you feel proud of. I don't know if like there's no bar you have to clear like to be on track for anything. You know? I don't know if I'm explaining this well. It's not like you're in school following a curriculum and you're expected to know this by grade 1, this by grade 2. You're kind of just walking your own path in this game and learning the things you want to learn. But I think it's good. That is better than I was in my first week. Just say he's a good boy. Doesn't that sound a bit, what do you call that? Demeaning? No. Something like that. Some word like that. Condescending, yeah. Patronizing. Not kinky. D-Money, leave the prime. Oh, that's basically it. A little bit more sideways on the S side. What place are you at right now? 2,364. But I think top 1,000 is 2/10 away. Lantern bounce? It looks interesting, but I don't think so. Because the lantern, I mean maybe, but it's placed at such a awkward place for the downhill. Yeah. I don't think so. Hazy Mood 19 months says call me a good boy. So the thing is, I would not be opposed to it if I wasn't expecting that there would then be another 5 people doing the same thing and we'd enter sort of a timeline that we could just steer clear of. It's a detour we don't have to go down. Free subs. Nothing in this world is free. Nothing in this world is free. My dignity as a streamer is on the line. Am I gonna sit here and be known as, you know, the Trackmania guy, or am I gonna call lonely people good boy? Justine, they were 3 months. Yeah. You're all good boys, chat. No need to pay to hear it. All right. Be proud of yourself. Thanks, you're welcome. Wow, that wasn't the PB. Huh, okay. I think there's something there, by the way, but not needed for top 1K. But this start I'm going for it. Like a clip there into flight. Try the other finish. Has to be slower. It's my impression after just seeing it. It's close though. I think I've spent more time on top of the finish block than anything else on this map. I feel you on that. You can so easily fly over here. Not terrible, but we... Oh, it's not so much speed. That is good. That's like 0.1. Let's try to just get one good ending here with respawns. That was close. Like one brake tap. Yeah, one brake tap in a reactor ice slide tends to make it very sharp for almost no speed loss. You see that? And maybe you can then finish backwards or straighten out. It's actually so hard to get a clean entry under the finish arc. Kufurl, thank you for the 10 months. What if you get reactor down? I mean, you could. I think I just don't feel the need to look for it, because I think this will be enough. But if you're going for first, then yeah, there is merit to maybe trying something like this. So this is a good start. Oh, 100th. Need to get more consistent on start too. So I don't waste so many attempts here. Going for top 1Ks? Yeah, just to understand the maps. I think it'll make it fun tomorrow. I'm thinking, like, I've been thinking a lot about how to do content on YouTube about the weekly shorts. So I think they're really good content, actually. And what you could do is, like, you do two things in the same video. So you watch the world records from last week and do the discovery of the new maps in the same thing. Or you sort of make one video where you play the maps in the video, tack on the world records at the end of the video, and then you have, like, sort of the everything about those 5 maps in one video. The discovery and the eventual records. But then you're also like 1 week behind the news, if that makes sense. Like, you're gonna be... It's gonna be like old news by the time you post it. So I'm not sure. Would love to hear opinions. For this one, about week 2, we are doing it where we show everything at the end. So I've played all the maps. I've gotten top 1000 in all the maps. Didn't try too much for this one. I did in week 1 though, look at these records. But we're gonna see. So tomorrow, let's cut to tomorrow and see my reactions to the records. And then we just splice it up and it'll be a beautiful video. Guys, hunting this for 1 week has to be despair. Maybe interesting though. I can see so many people hunting 08 and 07. 10 feels kind of boring to hunt because of the like waiting in the start for the reactor. Alright, I've had a headache the entire stream. So I think with that done, I'm actually gonna call it a day. But it's been fun to stream. I don't know, my body feels a bit weird today. But we're gonna do some fun stuff tomorrow too, guys. I wanna look at all the world records set in December tomorrow, because I'm not gonna be streaming till New Year's. And then we have also the new weekly shorts tomorrow dropping, so we're gonna take a look at that. And we might also check out all the world records in Fall Campaign and maybe play and hunt like a new target map or something like that. But yeah, it's been great to be back. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you all for being here. I don't take it for granted that I can disappear for 1 month and just show up and have so many people watch, so I appreciate that. I will prove to you that I'm going to stream more consistently from now on, so. See y'all tomorrow. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be great. Oh, this small streamer we talked about earlier is live. No way. No way, guys. Guys on Twitch, please join me in supporting a small streamer. They're an affiliate. They're called Virtual 24/7, and right now, they're watching the small streamer try to learn snowcar with a joystick. I actually want to see this. It looks a lot like the content I usually make, so let's check it out and support small creators. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye. Do they stream on YouTube as well? They don't, but it's Virtual 24/7 on Twitch. Check it out. Take care, everybody. Thank you for all the support. See you. Bye-bye. It would be kind of funny if my AFK channel is the biggest in the Trackmania directory. I'm just saying. It would be a little bit funny. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.